When I first started playing basketball, I was 3 years old, and I would go to the gym with my dad. I mean, basketball was very popular in our community of Nova Scotia, so just tagged along with him, dribbled on the side, watched him play, and that's how I grew to play the game. My dad has always been there to push me with whatever I want to do. So say if I wanted to play softball, he would push me to play softball. So he was always really on board with what I wanted to do and very engaged in my basketball career.
The season 1-0. Colley puts up a three and buries it. Shay Colley getting going.
He also instilled that work on my weaknesses. We played one-on-one, and he knows that, well, growing up, he knows that I wasn't the best with my left hand, being right hand dominant, so he will always force me with my left hand and challenge me to make difficult shots with my left hand. So he just made me focus on my weaknesses, and then grow. And then after that, we would just, talk about being the best you can be, because there's always someone out there who's better than me. So just being the best Shay possible, he helped me. Growing up, playing one-on-one, he wouldn't allow me to win, but I bet now if we were to play, I would win. So it's just always to have that mentality, to play your best and go out there and dominate.
Shay Colley now coming down for the Spartans. How do you stop that? That's Shay Colley looking calm and collected.
The process of making the 12-person roster for Team Canada this year was very stressful. There's only 15 athletes remaining, and we had 2 days to show the coaches, that we should be on the team. And it was a very tight tryout, very nerve-wracking. I mean, anyone can make the team. It was very close. So when I first made that team, they called me into a meeting, and they're like, "You made the team." It's like I almost didn't breathe. It just took me back to all the hard work that I put in leading up to that moment, and I was just very blessed and honored that they picked me to be a part of their 12. The experience in itself was something that I will always remember. It was my first senior women international tournament at the level, and just to play with, against some of the best, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, Brittany Griner, was definitely a learning experience for me. It means the world to me. I mean, ever since I could remember, I always wanted to play for Team Canada. It's just the proud, and just to put on the jersey, and just the love that I have for my country, that I'm willing to do anything just to represent them at any level. Time management is a challenge being a student athlete, because you have practice, school, and then you have to fit in homework in there. Just with that, it just goes hand in hand. I'm happy to have a coach like Susie mentioned to respect my Team Canada goals, and also help me here at Michigan State. I have a little dog. His name is King. We go for long walks and just spend time with him to unwind from basketball is what I do the most. Ever since, high school, when I first made Team Canada, it's always been go to the Olympics, whether that was the 2016 or the 2020. Getting there, or where I am right now, has been nothing but blood, sweat, and tears. More tears than sweat and blood, to be honest, because it takes a toll on you. You're going year-round with school and then Team Canada, and then mentally you get drained. So just to reach that goal would mean a lot to me, and just to know that I've been through a lot, and this is finally in, and I'm happy that I've been through the challenges to get to this point, to reach my goal. Jump shot. Hey. Coming from a small town, family is pretty much all I had, or we had each other. So, just growing up, I just try to, be the best I can, not for myself, but for my family and my community back home in Nova Scotia. It means a lot for my grandfather to have seen me play. It was the first time that he ever got to see me play throughout my whole career. He's in a wheelchair, so, getting him out of Nova Scotia is not the easiest. He's getting older, and just his mobility is pretty challenging itself. So just to get him out here, and it was also his 67th birthday on this Saturday. So, it means a lot, because growing up, my grandfather always preached education. education. He's like, no matter whatever you do, just make sure you got your education. And through basketball, I was able to get my education. So for him to be here, it meant the world to me and something I'll remember for a lifetime. I showed him around the campus, like, this is where I have class, this is where I have class. He was like, do you go to class? I'm like, yeah, of course, Granddad. So he's just a stickler about that. And then, yeah, for him, preaching education so much growing up is the reason why it's like a main focus of mine today. Being someone who looked up to people now to be someone who people look up to, it just means a lot. I mean, humble beginnings, that's all I can say. You know, it didn't come from much, but just put in the hard work, and it's just an honor and blessed to have little kids look up to me like that. My family drives me. They are my why. I mean, I am the first person in my family to attend university, so that in itself is why I play. I mean, they look up to me. Oh, Shay's on TV, they come here and they see the facility and they're just like, wow. They think the world of me. They're like, oh, you're a superstar. I'm like, no, I'm just, playing NCAA basketball. But it's just for them to like show them that if I can do it, you can do it too. It doesn't matter where we come from, just dream big and work hard, and it would all pay off.